For today's reteach, we are going to be looking at box plots, and what we are going to be using to help identify the different parts of the box plots are 4 different colored. I'm going to use highlighters. If you have those, that'd be great. If not, markers, colored pencils, crayons, something that you can use that are 4 different colors, and I would get that out now if you have it. So let's look at the box plots. For problem 1, the students in Miss Robinson's homeroom measured their heights for their graduation gowns. The data is shown below. So remember, for box plots, we are identifying 5 different parts. Those parts are identified with the 5 different points on the box plot. So the first one here is our lower extreme. That's at 60. That's just the lowest value on the graph. Next up is our Q1. That's the next dot here, which connects the line to the box, and that is at 65. The next one is our median. That is the dot that goes through the line in the middle of the box, and that is at 66. The next one is our Q3. That's the 4th dot here at the right side of the box, and that's at 70. And the last one, the upper extreme, is just the highest value, which is here at 73. So now here's where the highlighting is going to come in. We're looking for these 4 different parts of the graph. So I'm going to highlight this first part that we're looking for, the lower extreme to the Q1, our lower extreme to the Q1. I'm highlighting that in pink. The next range that we are looking at is our Q1 to the median. So our Q1 to our median, which is right here, highlighting that in blue. The next part is our median to our Q3, median to the Q3, which is right here. And the last part, our Q3 to our upper extreme, Q3 to upper extreme, which is this last line right here. So now we're looking at the question, for what range are the data the most clustered? Clustered equals the closest to each other, the smallest gap. So we're going to look at these 4 different gaps. Either here, where I'm looking at the gap, the lower extreme to the Q1, I can find the difference here from 60 to 65 is 5, or I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next range, our Q1 to our median, I can find the difference here from 65 to 66. It's a difference of 1, or I can count 1. Our next range, our median to the Q3, that yellow portion here, median to the Q3, I can find the difference from 66 to 70, which is 4, or I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last range, our green spot, from our Q3 to our upper extreme, that has a difference of 3, or I could count it across, 1, 2, 3. So the range where it's the most clustered or the closest, what is our smallest gap? 5, 1, 4, or 3? It's 1. That is our blue zone, which is our Q1 to the median. And it should be pretty easy to spot. This one looks like the smallest gap anyways. The next question, for what range are the data the most spread out? So we're looking for the biggest gap, 5, 1, 4, or 3. The biggest number, the biggest gap is 5. That's our pink zone, which is our lower extreme to our Q1. All right, question number 2. The box plot below shows the high temperature in Chicago during the month of July. So our first point is the bottom number, our lower extreme, which is at 75. Our next point is where the line connects to the box. That is our Q1, and that is at 79. Our next point is right through that line that goes in the middle of the box. That is our median, and that is at 81. The 4th point is the right side of the box, connecting it to the line. That is our Q3, and that's at the number 82. And then our upper extreme, that's the last number, the highest value there, and that's at 84. So again, we're going to go through and highlight those different ranges. So we're looking at our lower extreme to our Q1 is this first range. Our Q1 to the median is this second range. Our median to the Q3 is this third range right here. And the last one, our Q3 to the upper extreme, is that last line there. So let's find the difference. Lower extreme to the Q1, we can find the difference here. 75 to 79 is 4, or you could count across 1, 2, 3, 4. The next range, the Q1 to the median, the difference here, 79 to 81 is 2, or we could count 1, 2. The third range, median to the Q3, this yellow part right here, the difference from the median of 81 to the Q3 of 82 is 1, or we could count across. And the last range, our Q3 to our upper extreme, this green portion right here, the difference from 82 to 84 is 2, or we could count 1, 2. So again, part A, for what range are the data the most clustered, or the closest? So the smallest gap, 4, 2, 1, or 2, it's 1, which is our yellow portion, our median to the Q3. And the second question, for what range are the data the most spread out? The biggest gap, 4, 2, 1, or 2, it's going to be 4. That's our pink portion, our lower extreme to the Q1. And that's it.